baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Do you remember your first game here, opening night?
I do. I remember bits of it. And I remember I went 9 innings, and I threw like 130 pitches. You know, I know I played like a half season of rookie ball, but I feel like Peoria is kind of where I started. You know?
Greg Maddux!
Is this the first week that you've been back to Peoria, Illinois since 1985?
Yep, it is.
What do you think now?
It's bigger than I remember. You know, it's been 25 years. You know, I must have stayed on the other side because I don't remember the water. You know, figured out this side. So, you know, that's just. You know, I actually asked the wife. I go, "You remember water being over here?" And you know, she didn't remember it either. So, but you know, back then it was. You know, you get to the park at 2 o'clock. You go home. You sleep till noon, and you don't really see much other than, you know, your favorite fast food restaurant in the ballpark. It's nice being back where you started. You know, I think you know, everyone will drive by their old neighborhood house that they grew up in. Every now and then, it kind of feels a little bit like that.
Welcome, everyone. It's a very special night for the Peoria Chiefs and all baseball fans. Greg, I've had the opportunity to be with you for the last couple of days. Appreciate you coming back to Peoria. It's very special to us, very special to all the Cub fans and baseball fans here in Central Illinois. Every time we see you on TV, everybody's proud to say he played in Peoria. And when we talk about the great Chiefs that came through Peoria at the top of the list, there's always been Greg Maddux. So thank you for coming back, taking the time to be with us today. Thank you.
Jim Wright was my pitching coach when I was here, and he asked me if I could throw a fastball down and away. And, you know, I said, never tried. So we started trying that and started having success with that. And, you know, that sped me up. You know, that was something that he knew that I didn't know at the time that would help speed my progress up. And, you know, it was a pretty good tip because you know, what I learned in Peoria, I think I was doing, you know, my last week when I was with the Dodgers.
Let's direct our attention out to the right wheel ball where we get Justin. Got the new number. Let's go ahead. Let's see that guy. The fourth number retired from Peoria Chiefs.
What is it about the Cubs organization that guys like you and Rhino and Jody Davis go back to work? I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's something you want to do.
I think you just like baseball. You know, it's what you know. You don't know any different. You know, I've played baseball or been associated with it, you know, since high school, and lucky enough to never have to go get a real job. You know, it's all you know, and you appreciate the game. You appreciate the players that are playing the game, and you just appreciate the life. And just because you can't play it doesn't mean you have to give up the game.
I just want to say thank you. It's where I started. And a lot of fond memories of Peoria. It's where I had to learn to grow up. First time away from home. And everyone here treated me well, and I appreciate that.
You know, obviously the odds are against you ever making it in the major leagues, let alone having a career where you can support your family when it's all said and done. So, you know, I had a little deal with myself that, hey, the first time I moved backwards, I was going to school and I was going to try to find a job. And so, you know, having that mindset back then, it was, I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to make sure I moved up, and I never wanted to take a step back.
Do you have a game plan now? I mean, is there somewhere you want to be in 3-5 years now?
I don't. You know, well, yeah, I know where I want to be. I want to be home watching my kid grow up. You know, he's 13, and he's playing Legion ball. He just started that, and you know, I've enjoyed being around him and his team and trying to help those kids, and you know, I enjoy spending time with him. You know, this job allows me to kind of do both. You know, I have the luxury of picking and choosing to come and go, and but you know, the most important thing is, you know, for me right now is being at home, watching the kid grow up, make sure he stays on the right path. You know what I mean?
See a picture?
Thinks he is. He's getting there. Not yet, but he's getting there.
Nice of Pete and Rocky to invite me back, and I appreciate what they did for me, you know, 25 years ago, and it's nice to come back. And yeah, I had great memories of Peoria. I loved playing here and liked living here, and it's nice to come back and see it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have you thought much about Cooperstown?
I haven't. I really haven't. You know, that's a few years away, and hey, if it happens, great. You know, it'll be cool. But you know, I really feel like the game's given me so much that to want or ask or expect anything more is just not right. You know, I mean, I was fortunate enough to play it for as long as I did, and I was glad that I enjoyed it as much as I did. I really did. You know, made an effort to enjoy it and made it special.